August 3rd will be a date to keep in the Karnataka politics. Supposed to be former Chief Minister Siddramotsava's birthday. There is a big bash being planned to mark his 75 years and more so his political journey. There are a lot of headlines around this story as to why an individual is being celebrated this way, but they have their own reasons, and I have with me B.L. Shankar, former Speaker of Karnataka Legislative Council, who's going to give me details because he is one of the key members who is organizing this Sidramaya 75 years, also called as siddramotsava. Why celebrate an individual, sir?
It is not new to India. Celebrating a birthday of a leader, it is not new to India, and Sidramaya is not the first, and he will not be the last person to do that. Sidramaya usually doesn't celebrate his birthday because he is a socialist and a follower of Ram Manohar Lohia. But this time, since the politics is in crossroads in the country and in Karnataka, his supporters and his friends felt that they should use this occasion to raise some issues concerning Karnataka and concerning the country and about the constitution and the federal system that is facing challenges in the country. So there should be some occasion, so they are using 75th birthday of Sidramaya, who is completing 75 years on that day. He is one of the mass leaders of Karnataka and one of the tallest leaders of Congress in Karnataka. So they used to make use of this and send some messages since we are heading for elections in 23 May. So this is a sort of a mobilizing effort to see that a agenda is set for Karnataka politics, because nowadays whatever is discussed in Karnataka and in country is emotional issues only. So to deviate from the emotional issues and bring back to the day-to-day life's problems of the people, this occasion is being used.
Socialist Sidramaya. That's my next question, because opposition is already gunning you, saying that around 75 crores are being spent for this big bash for a socialist. Give us more details about it, the money part and the program part. What can people expect on that day, on August 3rd?
This 75 crores and all this is exaggeration, and to deviate from the main issue, one of the opposition leader has done that, who is personally inimical to Mr. Sidramaya. That much of money is not needed at all. That by spending that much of money, we can celebrate the birthday of all the leaders of all the parties. That is not required. At the most, the money is required for transportation and food. That's all. People will be coming on their own. At least 50%, 60% of the crowd will be coming on their own, and some people will engage some transportation and come there. The land place that is there in Davangere is given free by Mr. Shamnur Shishankarappa. The place belongs to him. So the food is also somebody is sponsoring. It is also not, we are not spending any money on that. As far as transportation is concerned, local people from all the districts, they are also mobilizing some amount and they are making their own arrangements and coming. It is too far an exaggeration that much of money is being spent.
It is expected lakhs of people are going to come. What is the expectation?
The expectation is that about 4 to 5 lakh people will normally assemble. Any program that has been held in Davangere will attract any party for that matter. When BJP held a convention there, Janata Parivar held a convention there, 1 to 2 lakh people will come to Davangere because it is a center place, easy access is there from all parts of the state. That is the reason. So few more may come because of thanks to the media, which has given a lot of publicity, whether for or against. They have given negative or positive. More publicity has been given to this. That will add some more few thousand people to this congregation. That's why, but that is too much of an exaggeration. As far as socialist Sidramaya is concerned, yes, he is a socialist, he is a committed socialist. That's why he lives a very simple life, and day-to-day life is also very simple, and that's why he doesn't celebrate his birthday all these years. As I told you earlier, this is an occasion, so his friends and party wants to make use of this occasion to see that a section of the people which follows him blindly or without questioning, that is again galvanized for the next election.
Anyway, so conservative estimates surely tell us that it's definitely going to run into crores of rupees, at least if not 75 crores. But talking about the event as such, from Davangere, center of Karnataka, in election year, some kind of a political message, though Siddaramaiah also said there will be political message, but within your own party, there's so much of opposition to this particular program.
No, the opposition or some reservations were expressed by some people as though they felt that he is being projected as the next chief minister.
Yes.
I don't think he needs any such projection as of now, because he is one of the mass leaders, and becoming a chief minister or not becoming, it has to cross 2-3 stages. First of all, we have to get a majority, and we have to cross 113 seats. Then the legislature party has to choose a leader by secret voting. Then the High Command has to accept it. There are so many. To cross those 3 stages, lot of efforts have to be made. And first of all, our concentration and concern and focus is to see that we cross that 113 mark. So if this event helps to cross that, it will be useful to the party. As far as projecting him as a chief minister, that doesn't arise because it is not required. There are more than 8-10 people who are experienced, eligible, and who are capable of running a state and becoming a chief minister. So at this juncture we can't, because of many things. The society is very sensitive, and we can't project a person that Congress has experienced its drawbacks and setbacks in other parts of the country. So it has been clarified from High Command that there will not be projection of any leader, including Siddaramaiah. It will be a collective leadership. Only post-election this decision will be taken. So now they are also convinced, since Rahul Gandhi himself is coming and attending this program, all those questions about projecting a particular person is answered by that. So he will not do that, and party will also not do that. And D.K. Sukumar, our KPCC president, called a meeting of the all state office bearers and district presidents, and he himself told that this has to be organized in a befitting manner, and the party has to make use of that occasion.
His own brother, D.K. Suresh, is part of the organizing committee. On the first day of the meeting itself, he said that there cannot be any cult worship of any individual. This sends a wrong messaging that should not be there as part of this program. He raised objection on the first meeting on the dais.
No, I was also there. I also spoke on that day. It is said that personality cult is not good. It applies to all. It is a general statement, doesn't apply to only one individual. So whatever he has said, it is correct. Whatever he has said, that is okay. But when you analyze India's politics in present scenario, in all the parties, you just yourself analyze whether that is happening in all the parties or not. It is happening. Naturally, in Indian context, when you take the history of India, people have rallied around on one individual or the other, right from freedom movement, even after freedom, and in all the political parties. This personality cult is to there some extent. Congress is not also is blamed for that only. It is loyal to an individual or one family. It is not a democratic party. That is the allegation on the party itself. That same allegation we can make on the present ruling party in the country also, on any regional parties that way. Of course it is there. When people like some individual or some leader, then naturally they rally around him and they try to follow him or try to see that he occupies a position of prestige. That is there. That is natural. People are emotional. People are, the society is divided. It is not that it is all unifying, that the effect is there on the society and all that. But best among the available leaders, one will be chosen after the elections.
Last question before I let you go off. Any program or a function should bring people of Congress party together, but this particular program is dividing your own party in the rank and file. We are seeing how Zamir Ahmad is making comments about Siddaramaiah becoming the next chief minister. We have seen how Zamir Ahmad also commenting that one particular community or a Vocaliga community cannot make one individual the chief minister. There's so much of division in the rank and file. Why such incidents are coming? Your own party ASC General Secretary has issued a stern warning yesterday through a notice to him.
See, individuals have their opinions. Everyone, we can't expect them to be very smooth, polite in expressing there. Some are expressed in a rude way, some express in a very polite way and all that. One thing is sure, one thing is correct, that any one individual, depending upon a particular caste, can't occupy the post of the CM. There should be general acceptability. So unless you have a general acceptability, one cannot become CM. That party also knows.
Naming and calling the Mukalia community, which you also belong to, now the CR has also reacted to it.
See, what he said, just it was a passing remark. I don't think he tried to demean the Vakalika community. He said, when you speak of volumes and numbers, Muslims are also a substantial number in Karnataka. That is a fact. The scheduled castes and Muslims are in larger number than any major community. That is a fact. That is a fact of the matter, that we can't deny that. Only numbers will not help here also. Only numbers will not help. That person who belongs to that particular committee should be able to take the support of the other communities, and he should have the acceptability cutting across caste and religion, and generally he should be acceptable to the people also. He or she only will become the chief minister or a leader. Of course, Jamir has a habit of expressing and doesn't have a control on his emotions. That has been experienced by the party. Correctly, the General Secretary in charge of Karnataka has told him that you should not cross the Lakshmana Rekha. That I think that will have an impact on him, and he will try to be within the discipline of the party.
Sir, this interview is all about Sidramaya 75. So can you just give us some details about the guest lineup that will be the last of this?
Yeah, guest line is all the leaders from Karnataka are attending, right from Mallikarjun Kharge, Veerappa Moily, K.H. Munyappa, D.K. Sukumar, all the working presidents and campaign committee chairman, Patil, and all those people are attending. From Delhi, K.C. Venugopal and Rahul Gandhi are coming. Since Surjawala is out of the country for his treatment, he has some issues with the health, so he is in US for that treatment. Venugopal and Rahul Gandhi are coming, they are participating. You should know one thing in Congress party, once a topmost leader comes and participates in a program, everybody else will fall in line. That discipline or obedience is there in Congress party, whether you call it a discipline or a blind surrendering, whatever it is. But once Rahul Gandhi is attending, everybody will attend. So before that only all these people have commented, and all these people have given their consent to participate.
Thank you so much. That was B.L. Shankar talking exclusively to NewsX with camera person Venkesh Perimal. Jayaprakash, NewsX from Bengaluru.